Yeah, we're live. Anyway, what's good now? I'm so sorry.
And
we're live already. Hello, good evening, everyone. If you are here with us as well, just give us a quick shout out, and we'll
cannot
give you
Chris, this one later kena copyright.
No. Yeah.
Okay, tak apa.
Yeah, as usual lah. So it's already 8 o'clock already. Shall we go?
Okay,
Go. You click. I click.
you clear?
Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hello guys, where am I supposed to look at?
Here lah.
Oh,
Your own camera, okay, our own studio, right? We're already live already, and I know, right? It goes to show that we need to do this regularly as a practice, and even as we get rusty as well too. So thank you for joining us tonight. We're back here for another episode of Sound and Slippers, and tonight with Eric and Dan. Yeah, so want to say hi to our viewers. Why you so quiet when you?
waiting for you, ma.
Walao eh.
Six you, ma.
So tonight's episode, right? So tonight's episode is all about what's life like as a banana, all right? So what is a banana? How is life like a banana?
Describe the banana to me first.
Let us know.
No.
Ask the audience first lah. Why you so kanjong?
Okay.
For what?
Okay, guys. What I have in my hand is a banana. See, it's a banana. Okay. So what's a banana? So Uncle, would you have the honors to describe to us what's a banana
It's a fruit lah.
while you eat it?
No.
Yes, you do.
Why?
Yes,
I pangsai a lot already.
but you got plenty of shit in you.
True. Takes another one to know another. Why? Don't want lah. I had this morning you.
I feed you
Yeah, don't want.
Then you suck it slowly.
Don't want.
Why?
Wait. You say hello to our friends
Okay,
first. Right?
sorry guys.
We have some.
Sorry, we get distracted too because we don't really see each other often.
He misses me.
And he misses the banana too. So
I have one.
I don't refer that to as banana lah, but he refers it to otherwise. But let's. Oh, hi guys. Let's say hi to you first. Wow.
Yeah, so we can't really see who you are, but we figured that you're
Hi.
Yucheng. Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't know who you are, but for the first time you're seeing this
Hi.
name. Hi, Sen
What is
Nguyen.
PTS?
Yeah, I have no clue. But again, we
Hi.
appreciate you being with us tonight. We've got Brendan, and then after that we
Hello.
have got Vivian.
Yes, Vivian. Chiu
Abang Isha.
Later we got Chiu
Abang
Boss,
Isha,
Abang Isha.
how's it going? How's the weather in UK? We hope that you're doing well.
What time is
And
it now?
why
Now
your
it's noon.
banana so small? Why your banana so small, bro?
Huh?
He asked one, not I asked one.
No,
Isha asked one.
Your banana? Ma?
No, this is my banana. Got no, don't have my name.
I peel your banana for you.
Moving on. So we've got Fion. Hi, good to see you as well. And you know what? So we can't show you. So tonight we actually have guests with us backstage who are literally joining us live on set as well. So we're not going to say names, but hi, thank you so much for joining us tonight as well too. All right. So tonight's episode, as you can see down below, what's life like as a banana? What is it? What is a banana? I mean, let us know in your context. Drop us your comments. Maybe we can at least guide the audience the definition of being a banana in our context for tonight's episode. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in our context, or at least in Malaysia, maybe in Singapore as well too. Yeah, a banana is yellow on the outside, but once you peel the skin, it's white on the inside, referring to a Chinese by ethnicity, but we are not able to speak the language. And yes, those are the guys behind the scenes, as you can see. All right, and the guests are sitting all the way there. You can see there. Yeah, they're at the pitch deck. It's a little bit dark. There you go. You can see two persons there. Okay, so that's how it looks like. It's very, very messy. So that's the definition of being a banana. Okay, in our context. So for a Chinese who cannot speak the mother tongue, Mandarin, or even any Chinese languages or even dialect, yeah, that's our context. What does it mean to you? Let us know. Let us know, and we can expand.
Now, the reason why we started this topic is partly because growing up as someone who I don't categorize. This is how it goes lah. My wife says I'm not a banana because she said I don't truly understand what a banana means because she is a pure banana, like pure banana. While on the other hand, I can kind of like uncle like that. He speaks a bit of Hokkien, I speak a bit of Cantonese with a bit of Mandarin, but it's all 10:30. It's not like a full bucket, but we can converse. But if we were to go to a shop, like let's say for example, you go to the hawker store, worse still is like those Penang hawker store where there's just Mandarin words and nothing else. We just got to use our fingers to point. Correct.
It reminds me of when I was in Singapore. So I can't speak Mandarin. I still remember during my first years when I was in Singapore, I stayed there for 10 years, by the way. I have no clue, all right? Just want to order a simple dish of chicken rice in the coffee shop also. I had to point, And little did I know, in Singapore, there are some of them who can actually speak Hokkien. So so that was how it was. And even in KL, stayed here for like 3 years. Couldn't speak Cantonese much except for a few bad words.
Now can speak.
Bad words, lor. All thanks to the Chan Ho Nam movies. Well, anyway, I don't even know how to order drinks. So I ended up ordering Coke all the time until I had too much of it. I was just sick of it.
Not Coke.
Coke. And I found out in KL how the locals here ordered Coke. They call it Olo. Is that correct?
Olo.
Olo. Why you all laugh? Why you all laugh? What you all thinking? See all those fellas are behind.
Not Olo. Holo.
Holo. I'm so sorry. Holo. Holo. Okay. Holo. All right.
Let's stay with Coke.
Hey, we got more and more people joining us. We're going to just give them a quick shout out here. Muzil, how's it going? Thank you for joining us all the way from Hong Kong.
Okay, what is DLLMCH?
DLLMMCH. Oh.
Okay, guys. Those who are watching in, I know. You see, this is coming from Muzil, okay? Muzil, he is in Hong Kong and he's superbly proficient in scolding vulgarities in Cantonese.
That's a very colorful word, all right? Yeah. So I can't say. I do not want to get banned on these channels, all right?
In translation, it means throw your mother's old shoes away.
Correct. I don't know. You do ask. Correct. Betul correct. I don't know. I'm here. I'm seeing a lot of laughter behind the camera. And just to follow up as well, he said Mandarin words you mean simplified Hanzi. Hanzi or Hanzi? I don't know how to pronounce this.
I also don't know.
Hanzi. What does it mean? Chinese character. Oh, okay. Yeah. Asri also. This funny flirt. XSLB. Yeah. Apa tu? Apa benda ni bang? What's XSLB? Anyway, but hey, we got Ling Jie. We got a very, very
Ling Jie
influencer here. Okay, she refused. Same as your color of the coat.
Your favorite color? No, yellow. Yellow jiu.
So she says she refused to be labeled as a banana even though she don't read and write Mandarin. Memang Cina in and out. Betul kan? Right? I mean, I feel you too. I mean, it just doesn't mean that we look.
Which part you feel?
Adalah. Let's not go there. But I mean, Ling knows what I'm trying to say over here. So Who else have we got here? So, Dr. Nurul, thank you. So we're
Nice
just gonna
job.
give a quick shout out here. So okay, we're gonna move on to our first topic here. We kind of mentioned it already. What is a banana? Right? I kind of explained it earlier.
Before that, right? Let me peel for you lah.
I feel myself can or not.
No.
I feel very.
It's different.
Why? Of course, it's different. It feels very wrong.
Yeah, I want to violate your privacy.
Sexy eyes.
What a piang eh. You see, cannot way. Oh my eyes, right? I cannot unsee.
So this uncle, come uncle, open your mouth. Come lah, it's banana only. My hand is clean also. Why you take it away from my hand? Pass it back to me.
I eat.
Okay, you hold your own jiu and eat.
Hold my own chill lah.
Yeah, eat lah. Technically, it's humanly impossible to hold your own jiu and eat.
Can what?
Okay.
Anyway. So, without any meaning on the side,
Focus already.
this is a banana. It's a fruit, clearly. But what we're trying to say here, or what we're trying to expound, is the term. What is a banana? So I mentioned earlier, it's a term, all right, to describe us Chinese by ethnicity, but we're not able to speak Chinese, any dialects or languages, Mandarin especially. So I'm from Penang. I can only speak Hokkien. I cannot read or write. Can only converse. You leh? You can speak Cantonese clearly because you're a Kielfler.
I can speak Cantonese, but it's pretty much basic. I cannot go in depth into the sense that I give you proverbs in Cantonese and say ultra depth words of Cantonese. Cannot.
Can what? Sek chiu?
It's not sek chiu.
Yak chiu? Oh, why not sek chiu? Yak chiu? Where?
Because sek chiu is very Mandarin. It's very
Sek what?
polite. Cantonese, you need to be rougher. So you yak chiu.
Like rough. That didn't sound. Okay, so yak chiu. So it
Also
also
banana
means,
coming out from your nose.
don't lah. Itu bukan banana, itu tai hidung weh bang. But anyway, so you're saying yak is equivalent to sick. It's the same meaning, but it's rougher.
rougher,
It's coarse
rougher.
language.
It's coarse language.
Okay, oh, something new anyway. Wow. So there we go.
But actually, we have we have what happened?
Wait,
Chow
who
yum.
are you looking for?
No, this one, Sun Chun. You know, I once have a colleague says in every complicated situation, right?
DLLM, do let leader manage. Leader also human, hello.
Uncle cannot get the joke already.
I don't know. Is it a Chinese joke? I don't know. Chinese joke.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Oh,
that one.
You really complicated. You just shoot it out already. Then
correct.
end. Okay,
I shouldn't say that, right?
you can. Because you typically a banana, right? Doesn't mean anything to you. I see?
But it sounds something to the audience, cannot.
Too bad we don't have sibling here. Otherwise, she'll say it out loud already. Anyway, today we keep it safe.
One. Yeah, we don't want to ban. Anyway, so who else? Walao, the way Eric did the banana, exactly right. Emotional damage cannot really unsee what you've seen earlier. So
Next time I feel for you, okay, Azri? Depending on which banana you want me to feel.
hey.
Oh,
We're on YouTube. So
they want peel, right?
Huh?
Unless he doesn't peel.
you ask him now. You ask me for what?
Nasunan, Azri.
Anyway, so who else? Simling also commented. She chimes back in. Then those
China,
China fellas who call themselves banana just because they don't speak right Chinese, kita kedukut macam Cina, kita kiasu macam Cina. White inside, yellow outside. Konon lah. Mango be more appropriate.
Mango?
Why mango? Why?
Yellow outside, yellow inside. The one.
Yeah. Maybe is that why?
Yeah,
Yellow
is
on the outside and inside.
That one sounds very much like trees already.
She walked away. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we have this, guys. We have this what Simling mentioned earlier, to just to echo what she said, right? We have what we call a pure banana and also what we call a pseudo banana. All right. There's two distinct differences. Pure means they can't even speak any other dialect except English.
So English sahaja lah.
English sahaja.
So we typically find these fellas in, I don't know, in Western countries, ABCs, American-born Chinese or British-born Chinese.
Pretty much. Right. But they don't use the word banana also.
They just categorize as I don't know. We're not there. We're not there. So, and I'm not even sure if they're even labeled as Chinese, because in the Western culture, they're recognized or categorized as Asians, isn't it? Right? A lot of our friends there and Asian.
There, everybody very must be inclusive. Don't get me there, don't get me there.
Try be inclusive for all the Asian cultures and see. Anyway, so yeah, so I was just asking Eric before we went live earlier, pure banana versus pseudo banana. So what are you? Are you a pure or are you a pseudo? I don't know. Why are you laughing?
I look at the comments.
All right, let's take a pause and just visit the comments first, okay? Simling says Eric very clever, yellow inside.
Obviously lah. Say I'm clever.
You happy enough? You happy enough?
Not you happy, say you are clever. You want another banana?
Don't want. I eat that. You never eat it, okay?
Because your shit cannot come out.
Can. No
Then
need.
say you are clever.
Don't want.
Then eat banana.
No need. Who say one? Okay, Muzil also says, how can you be a banana if you can understand pukul kapal terbang, Eric?
Muzil, pukul kapal terbang is a private matter. You cannot pukul orang punya kapal terbang.
You understand?
Hey.
Pukul kapal terbang. Pukul kapal terbang, Okay.
How do you pukul somebody's kapal terbang? Technically can lah. It's like that 1975 guy. Probably he pukul orang kapal terbang.
There we go.
But anyway, yeah lah. Pukul kapal terbang is what we call.
What is that? Kapal terbang is
say.
fake gay.
Fake gay. Beat means
beat. So
infun.
I'm hearing people not telling me not to say it.
But I'm sure you know what. You don't know, man?
Oh, okay. I just got a eureka moment. Okay. So it's also, so it's a term.
Betul ke ni? Trying to act all innocent.
Yeah, of course I know already lah. It's a very private matter. Now I understand.
That's why you cannot ask other people to,
Looks like condom. All right. So anyway, yeah. So I just got it. Thanks, Brazil, for bringing that up. Who else? What are the other comments that caught our eyes? BBC can be banana also, even if not black. Okay.
You know what BBC is?
Okay. Yeah. I just had a eureka moment as well too. No.
Wait. Twist. Lie. Yeah, the mic. We got the banana mic also. Twist, like.
Come here, Agil.
Careful.
Careful. You need to hold your hand.
揸住個招。
So there is a banana mic.
Okay. So this is how Chris holds a banana. Okay. So we have a banana mic.
Why do we have a banana mic in the first place?
For us to hold.
Wow.
You hold lah.
Yeah, I hold.
So you're holding a banana.
I don't want to let you hold my banana.
All right. So
okay. So Here we have Muzil saying something what we call a BBC. What does BBC stands for?
Did we declare this is a 18 plus channel or something?
Yeah, like everybody says it's adult lah.
Yeah.
It's on LinkedIn lah. I believe that nobody under 18
On
is going to
YouTube
use
too.
LinkedIn, right?
YouTube as well.
Right.
We're on YouTube
Oh,
as well.
YouTube.
On YouTube, I put it as for adults.
Adults,
not for
Can
kids.
Okay.
Can. So what's BBC?
BB Chong.
Huh?
BB Chong. BB Gun.
Bing
BB
Chong. Oh,
While,
Correct what?
while it's also a chong, right?
Yeah.
It's not called a BB chong.
you all know what BBC is?
Guys, you know what's BBC?
The smile betrayed their responses. So we've got guests right on set with us
You
tonight.
really don't know what's BBC?
I don't know.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
You want to know?
I don't. I don't know.
Anybody knows what's BBC?
I'm pretty sure they do.
But don't I bet don't type it in.
Don't type it, yeah.
Don't type it in.
Gonna ban.
Yeah, we don't want to do.
We don't want to get
anybody
anybody
banned.
in trouble.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Bye. Get out here. Shoot.
Bye-bye.
You take a banana with you. So.
Take the chill for the next person.
So okay, so coming back to the comments here, Azri commented is like giving a crazy rich Asians vibe. Michelle Yeoh don't accept her son's girlfriend in the movie, of course, because she's ABC and didn't grow up in the Chinese culture. Okay, fair enough. What else? Hey, how's it going? Wei Fong, life as a banana is as fun as you won't know what the person is cursing, be it heaven or hell. Selective banana hearing. You know what? That's kind of true. It's not that we're ignorant. It's just that it's just not. I'm trying to be ignorant here right now. I mean, it's taking great effort. Yeah. So where was I? What was my thoughts? So yeah, I mean, I feel that yeah. So coming back to Wei Fong's comment, selective banana hearing. That's true. I mean, but you know, truth be told, we can tell whether or not the person is cursing us, judging by the body language, by the facial expression, and not necessarily just be determined by by just the languages that you
Another one.
use. How many banana? How much you want me to laosai, bro?
No, you eat lah. It's good for you.
I know it's good. What? You talk too much. You never even take one more. Sigina. How many?
Selena is there.
Sigina, not Selena. Sorry, boss. Yeah. So yeah. Banana also perceived to be spoiled, entitled, and gana.
Yeah, man.
What? I don't know.
No lah.
My
no lah.
God.
No lah. Don't have. No.
Siling, how are you? How's it going?
Kin Jiao gang. What's Kin Jiao? Siling said this. Oh,
King Jiu.
I keep because it's Jiao ma. I mean, I need Jiao.
It's going so
King
down
Jiu.
so.
King Jiu, am I? King Jiu. See, Siling, I told you already. I cannot say Hokkien, but they don't lah. You see, now I say King Jiu become King Jiao already.
King Jiu. So, all right. So coming back to this, we were at this pure banana versus pseudo banana. Explain again. How is it? How to determine pure and how to define?
Now, the thing is, the definition of pseudo banana is you probably can speak some other dialects apart from English per se, but you're not like 100% full proficient in that particular dialect as well. And you may speak Mandarin, but you can't read Mandarin, or you can write Mandarin, but you can't really speak Mandarin well. So it's like half here, half there, neither there. You can understand some, but majority of the time you prefer talking in English apart from other languages instead.
It kind of depends as well who we're talking to. Like for me, if I'm in Penang, clearly if I'm ordering food at the hawker center, and since I'm in Penang, right, it's the local dialect, Hokkien is commonly used. So, it's just natural I speak in that dialect as well. Unless, of course, for work, it depends. Even for work, right, if I know my colleagues are also from Penang locally, then quite naturally I'll converse with him or her in Hokkien. Otherwise, sometimes English, and if with a Malay colleague, clearly, in BM. Yeah. So, okay. So would I
so clean? British born Chinese.
British born Chinese?
I don't think so. Like this one,
She clean meh?
she like not clean at all. Not clean.
Don't cari pasal. Don't cari pasal.
Later I'll get the text. You say it, say it.
So based on your description, so I'm more towards pure banana, and you're pseudo.
Can you speak like you? Can you like create a conversation purely in Hokkien?
Is I moment don't give one check in
Then you pseudo lor.
pseudo.
Ah,
So I'm not pure lah.
Not
So
pure
I'm
lah.
pseudo lah. So both of us are pseudo lah.
Pseudo lah.
Okay. All right, no arguments there. So this is a very good next topic here. Why do bananas and coconuts exist? Before we even proceed further,
What are coconuts?
yes. What are coconuts? Who is a coconut?
Okay.
How
okay.
do we-
Where's the mic again? Amaru.
His eyes, his facial expression.
Come.
What a sport! What a sport! So he's so this is unplanned. All right, so he's just here with us, unplanned, totally unscheduled, and here he's just here anyway. So thank you for coming
come
on
on.
for such a
Just
good
share
sport.
to the audience who are you lah. Just
Where am I?
Yeah, you don't have to tell what you do, what not. Just basically share with us your background, your parentage, your heritage.
Heritage.
Kau kan?
Yeah, actually, I also don't know who am I.
hello.
So basically, yeah.
So this is our friend. His name is Kamaro.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
connect with him. We'll post his
Yeah.
profile
So
later.
technically, yeah, I don't know how to speak Chinese. You're right. I may be a banana.
No lah. You know how to speak Malay not?
Malay can lah.
Itu coconut lah. Kita refer to as coconut.
Oh.
Means dalam putih, kat luar tu brown.
Dalam putih ya?
Check.
That's why we have bananas and coconuts. Because I got friends from the other community, they let me know if let's say kalau Indian Melayu tak tahu cakap tak punya ke, tak don't know how to speak Malay kan, they call themselves coconut. Betul.
Never heard of.
I don't know. Brown on
Area?
the outside.
Brown
on
on the
the
outside, but
Yellow
white
in the inside.
White in the inside. You yellow ke inside?
I don't know.
But anyway, so Kamaro is of mixed parentage as well, just like myself. I'm half Chinese, half Thai. Kamaro is half Malay,
Malay,
and
I'm half Chinese.
half Chinese as
Oh,
well.
so you can be either banana or coconut.
Wait,
Which is good of both worlds.
Ini macam hybrid ni.
Oh. So Chinese can.
Chinese cannot.
So
Banana lah.
Banana lah.
But coconut can.
But you
Coconut can lah.
but you
But
do
you're
know
not
how
coconut lah.
you do know what it means by pukul kapal terbang kan?
No.
Oh.
No.
You believe him, I see.
Cannot
No. Cannot be. This is first time I heard it. What?
Cannot be. You don't know what is pokok kapal terbang. Man. It's been used since secondary school days. No.
Maybe I missed that. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know.
Okay, very good boy. Very good boy.
Very good.
Very
Very
good boy.
good.
Very good boy. Very good boy. Okay. So anyway, I don't know why we put him here. You put him.
No, I want to ask him whether he knows what are coconuts or not.
No. Coconut, I know it's only on the coconut drink.
But now he knows.
Now you
Now I know lah. Thanks to you.
Okay, no, thank you.
So is this why we have this extra chat?
Yeah. It's randomly so that I can plug people in for them to see their expression.
So who's next?
Who's next? But before that, right, since he's a banana, right, you have the honors to peel him a banana and let him.
Take it and go, bro. I don't want to peel for you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. I'm not going to peel for you.
Thank you so much for the banana, brother.
No problem. Eat the banana.
He can eat the banana off behind the scenes. Go. Take it and go. Don't lie on him. No. Thanks for being a spot. So that's our good friend Kamaro. He's just here visiting us on set, and there this fella pun tarik him. Okay, so let's visit the comments for a short moment.
I think Azri has an answer.
Yeah. Azri.
Coconut African can't speak the language, but from the African continent.
And Simling gives a shout out to Hello Kamaro. Yang dia kata. I'm just trying to.
Hey, the voice nanti kat mic tu pecah tau.
If Ling is here, the voice lagi best. Okay, lagi dahsyat. Okay.
Ling, I didn't say anything, okay? That one is coming from him.
It's a compliment, Ling. We miss you. It's been very quiet.
I don't know that sounds like a compliment or not.
Why you do this, bro? Azri. So simple. He says bananas and coconuts existed because they grew up with Western medias and their parents wasn't really strict in having their kids learning their native language.
Betul.
So we are 80s kids growing up in the 90s. Yeah, so there wasn't any social media at the time, but we were exposed to a lot of TV shows, Western TV show series. Yeah, pretty much that. Right.
I think probably that's the reason. And the language wasn't really enforced within some certain families. Like my family, we know the dialect, but we don't really learn per se or in school. We went to government school. A lot of bananas they exist or coconuts they go to government school. They
That's
don't
true.
go to other language schools. You see, if they are like going to other language school, most likely they'll pick up Mandarin as well. Even I have encountered a few of my Malay friends who can't speak Malay because they went to international school. So they purely English bred. So that happens depending on the medium of language and where you grew up and how you were taught.
Yeah, that's true. And I wouldn't have it any other way because it allows us to be exposed, kind of diversifying our background. I don't know about you, but if I can remember right, that you were in a Sekolah Kebangsaan, right? SK, right? Yeah, same as well. So I was from St. Xavier's primary school all the way to secondary school. Those of you in Penang would know. So yeah, we have a very diverse background and cultures for all the students alike. And yeah, I don't see why not. You ask me whether do I regret it? No. Would I find it a bit being at a disadvantage of not being able to speak Chinese or Mandarin? Yeah, to a certain extent, but does it really impact me? No, I can live with it. I think so far I'm doing all right. It's just it would be an added advantage, a bonus lah. That's to me lah, right? So,
Okay, take a note.
Can prepare for the noise, people. Yeah, we will welcome you. Okay, so I leave it to him to do the scheduling. So,
Not you,
you in KL, I'm in Penang. Call him. He's near to you.
but you always communicate with Ling.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the difficulty?
Can also get no issues. Can, no problem. Let us know, and we'll see what we can.
Ling saya bagi dia kerja buat.
Equally, the same one. He didn't work.
Uh,
I'm very busy with you, man.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's move on.
Next one. Do you know dialects? Do you know dialects, everyone? Right. For those of you who are joining us tonight, like, do you speak dialects at all? Be it in Chinese dialects, and even some of our friends who are non-Chinese, they may even know our Chinese dialects as well. So, do you speak it? Let us know. Leave in the comments, and we'll see what sort of dialects are you.
Dialects also
of?
can refer to like Malay. You speak Kelantanese.
Yeah. That's right. There's Bahasa Kelate. Is that how they call it?
Yeah.
Right? And then in Pahang, was it in Terengganu? Ishak was mentioning about it in your post, I think. I can't remember. I really can't remember. I'm sorry, but I do know that there are some Malay dialects used in the Northern Territory. All right, in Kedah, Penang, even Terengganu or Pahang as well too. So, what are the dialects that you know? What are the dialects that you know while we're waiting for the, you speak while we wait for the audience?
What the dialects I know? Although I'm like kind of half Hainanese, but I can't really speak Hainanese. Sharon scolds me as Mongkang.
Mongkang.
Yeah. Sharon just used that on me. Mongkang literally means stupid.
Means bodoh.
Stupid. But yeah, we have also Sharon here to share with us some Hainanese words.
I only know Hainanese chicken rice.
Yeah.
And I love Hainanese chicken rice in Singapore. Really,
Yeah,
really
so Sharon is here to speak to us.
Hello,
Yeah.
大家好。
Hainanese leh.
Hong Kong. Du boba here. 我講愛南話du the boba here. Du Hong
I
Kong.
can understand.
But
I can
Japui
hear
bo.
also. Japui bo.
But
But
okay.
You're holding a banana very close to your mouth.
it feels exactly the same like my grandmother is talking to me. I can understand, but I cannot respond. So it feels very weird. I'm lost,
You
bro.
you can understand. 真的不?
Oh, you're Hainanese descent.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, she
You
is.
don't know?
Of
I have
course.
no idea. I now know.
Yes.
She is. Hainanese,
100%.
100%.
So are you? But it's just that you cannot speak.
Yeah,
cannot speak.
50% only.
Not even 50%.
Yeah. 25%. But damn bongkang one ah.
So that's a mixture of English. Okay, that sounds very hybrid. Okay.
I wanted to use another word in Hainanese, but I better not lah.
What is it?
That
Maybe I know also.
damn bongkang. I cannot.
What? I want to learn.
Cannot lah. I cannot say in live lah.
Nobody understands.
You don't challenge, okay?
No. There's a Hainanese group out there.
She speaks Hokkien, understands Hainanese, Mandarin, and Cantonese.
Siling understand Hainanese. See?
Oh,
Cannot simply say
Feeling
ah.
only ma, the rest don't understand.
Bottle.
All right.
Okay, you.
啊
你唔識講廣東話？
少少咯。
少少
That's
啊。
all I know.
Okay.
Mostly, oh.
你要識去雞飯檔叫點樣點雞飯冇？
Die 了。I don't know what she said to me. I don't 雞飯
你 OK。
你雞飯你要食呢個
Wait. Okay. You order. Okay, let's say you go to a shop. You want to order
呢個
chicken wings.
啊
點樣講
Chicken wings
啊
啊，呢個 I point 啦。I don't know how to
？Okay,
say.
we teach you lah. Okay. In Hokkien, how do you say?
我會幾時？
Huh?
雞
Get
翅
sit. Okay.
啊，
So in Cantonese, you just say 雞翼飯。
雞翼飯。
Okay.
雞翼 is
Right.
the chicken wing.
Yes. Okay. Thai 咧
帶啊shit, now I also
drumstick
I also forgot
in Hokkien.
雞腿
Gê thuy
雞
bẩn à? Gê thuy bẩn.
雞腿飯
Okay,
雞
gê thuy
腿雞腿飯 we don't call that one 雞飯就係人我係雞腿你即係 mention
Oh, like gê thuy lah. Okay. So
Correct.
tomorrow you go to the shop. I teach you. So now you know or not? Chicken wings 點樣講？
雞翼
This one more 崩梗 than you. Cannot teach one. Okay.
雞翼
雞翼飯。
Okay.
Uncle 雞翼飯一碟。
Okay.
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 Then
雞髀
雞髀飯。
加雞髀
加雞髀
飯
Okay.
加雞髀
加
is
雞髀
tambah you know
Okay.
Then
Then
if
the
you
very,
want
very
a-
important
Yeah.
one is actually when you say chicken breast.
Okay.
Okay. So
Breast is called
chicken
nin.
breast, you just go and say
you
雞
nin
黏
飯。
飯.
雞黏飯
Okay, thank you.
I see a lot of laughter behind it. What did I just say? 雞 so
你要
雞
雞翼飯、雞
雞
髀飯、
雞髀 and
雞
黏
黏飯。
It's just gonna go very wrong. I'm probably gonna forget all these in the next, I don't know, 30 seconds or maybe lesser than that. Oh dear. So what's going on? I think we had a bit of a technical issue. Hold on. There's a lot of laughter that took place, and then but there we go. Oh, hello. That's my. Oh, yeah. They're kind of fixing what's going on now.
Okay, guys, they're trying to fix what's going on because of the laughter. They knocked the wire all over. So
Yeah.
we are trying to get the. It just went out of control behind the scenes. Yes, we kind of
We broke the
broke
internet.
the internet.
So what? 雞黏飯 right?
雞黏飯。
雞翼飯 雞翼飯 is a chicken wing.
Yes, very good. You're doing
雞皮
唔係雞皮，雞髀。雞 chicken skin rice。
Oh, pei is skin.
Yeah, 皮 skin。
Pei is drumstick. Is that how?
is nose.
Pei is no, is it drumstick? Pei.
Yeah.
Oh, the intonation is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's okay lah. You just order 雞黏飯.
雞黏飯 Okay.
The safest for you is just order 雞黏飯.
At this point, you know
You
you
just say order 咖喱嘅.
Uncle, one person eat, and then settle lah. Right. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna move on over here. Okay. So while they fix.
Oh,
Here we go. So we are back online again.
Thank goodness we got backup. Okay. Otherwise, we were wondering what we're going to
I
do.
know this. Okay, Siling, don't play. Kai si fan fan. Siling, why you do me like this, huh?
Okay lah, let's reveal the truth to Uncle lah. Actually, guys, it's not kai nin fan. Okay. Don't say that at the chicken rice stop because people will stare at you like stare at you like you're some idiot, don't know how to say. It's called kai hong.
Then, so what's Kai Nin?
There's no such thing as kai nin. Nin nin is nin nin. But we don't use it because it's vulgar.
Chen. Wah, you kantor ikan orang
Kai hong lah.
You say
You're a chicken book. I want you.
I knew, I was being set up. You could go very, very wrong. So how do you call it?
Kai hong.
Kai Hong. Kai Hong is chicken breast. So Kai Nin is chicken poop.
There's no such thing.
So it's just a vulgar. So you just kind
It's
of
just, we just created the word for you to say it. Yeah. So you remember?
Okay. Right. So Wei Fong says her hubs and her are bananas, but their kids were sent to Chinese
really,
private schools
Oh.
and also continued to Chinese independent schools. They learn to survive on their own. Banana genes have survival skills. What is interesting is, so I mean, how does your children cope with it, especially when it
It's
comes
not easy
to
lah.
Yeah.
Parents not easy at all.
Because-
especially homework. How?
that, and then languages, right? It requires practice. It requires constant usage. So, but kudos to you, Wei Fong, that you and your husband decided to go down that route, and it's never a bad thing for them to know extra language anyway. But I'm just interested to know. Maybe teach me. I can learn something. Yeah. So we've touched topic about knowing dialects. Now, here's a very interesting one. So we're going to move on. So it's no longer just about knowing languages. I think languages is a communication medium. Oh, there he goes again with his banana.
What's about that?
有啊，頭料你大佬咁隻攞掉啊你。You never eat yet, okay? You don't talk so much. All right, so, I can. Let me feed you.
No. I do it myself. I like to hold my own banana.
Now you feed yourself. So while we're back here, the difference in mindsets, I will stab you with this Apple Pencil. I tell you,
Okay.
So, what do you think about the mindsets of being a banana or a coconut, however you want to label them?
It's not bad.
Do you have any feedback or comments about that? Because I have. How about you? Maybe you want to spill your thoughts about
I think
the difference.
we kind of like an outcast. I don't know which can answer, but we're kind of like an outcast, right? Because growing up, I don't feel like I belong in the Chinese group. I don't belong anyway. Maybe Malay group.
Okay, so what else happened anyway? Yeah,
What we are showing here is just a banana
that's
peel.
you. Okay, I'm gonna just carry.
Okay.
So he said his piece. I mean, Eric, and I feel the same as well because, Eric was right, and it kind of represented how I felt as well. That I don't seem to belong to the Chinese group of friends. And when I look back, in retrospect, I don't think I feel I have anything to lose or left out. But it's just that at that time, when we were kids, we definitely feel that we were out of place. And then the difference in mindsets. Now, this is something very touchy, and again, this is just my opinion, and maybe Eric can share his opinion as well. Drop us your comments about it as well. We can discuss about this. Is that there should not be a difference in superiority and inferiority of having to speak the mother tongue. The language is basically, wow. Now that we are online, you can actually see what he's doing behind the screen. So as I mentioned, there should not be a superiority or inferiority complex of those able to speak the language or not, because it's supposed to be a language communication medium, not a yardstick to measure our intelligence. And it is annoying. I find it annoying, especially when strangers, salesmen, for example, at the supermarket, trying to pitch to us something, and just because maybe we look Chinese, automatically they start pitching and blabbing non-stop in Mandarin, and I feel bad for that person because I don't understand a single word. So that's just, it is what it is, in my opinion. What do you think about that? What do you think about that for those who are watching? Mindsets, are there any difference?
Mm. You guys feel difficult to mix around people who are from... I also can't define the fine line between, but it's just you notice there is a subtle difference between people who are from, say, a language school, like a specific language school, and people who goes to a government school.
Yep.
And the distinct is even more greater when you see it in university levels, whereby everybody starts having their own mini group of Mandarin speakers, and the bananas kind of like they're lost somewhere, and we are trying to find our footing to find others who just speak English. Because somehow the way the things they say, certain things, the platform they go to, or their activities, like they like to play basketball. Bananas don't really play basketballs in some ways.
Yeah.
It's kind of like their culture is somewhat different, despite being same, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling. You feel like you don't belong either way, despite, we call ourselves all Malaysians, right? But we do have our own preference group. Somehow we don't fit in, like, anywhere.
I agree. Which brings us to this topic. We're going to tie it over to the topic that you're seeing right now, the struggles and challenges. Some of us may have experienced this more often than not. I think at least once or twice in our lifetime, whether or not we're in school or we're in college, universities, or even at the workplace. When we go out for lunch, right? And we join gang kita lah, our colleagues, our office, and a mixture of races, Malays, Indians, and so forth, right? And it's predominantly that one singular race that may be more in that group tends to dominate the speech, the usage of a specific language at the table. So I've been on the receiving end where my colleagues are mostly from the Chinese education background, and there I was sitting at a table just eating my Kainin fun, just listening to them and baby Mandarin, and so anyway, not very inclusive. So that was among the struggles and challenges that I had. Nothing wrong, it's just annoying. So I no longer will be that's just not my clique. You had that too? What about you? All of you are watching. Let us know in the comments.
It's kind of sensitive. I don't want to say, like, is it sensitive? I think it is lah. To a certain extent lah, because we kind of like, there is some element of being aware of your surrounding. Like, even for instance, if you're working in companies and all, right? Sometimes they are predominantly one bigger groups of race compared to other. But always remember that, to accommodate the other person who may not be able to speak the language as you. I mean, it's like, we are trying to let's get everybody together rather than, everybody is comfortable speaking in their own mother tongue, but sometimes not everybody is able to speak the same language as you. And for instance, I've one and many times come across, for example, maybe a friend of mine, Indian chap, joined a company who predominantly are of Chinese, and their mode of conversation is all in Mandarin. How awkward can it be for an Indian guy who speaks in English but can't converse in Mandarin, mix around with everybody who speaks Mandarin?
So what we're trying to say is that shouldn't that be a sense of inclusiveness in order to speak a general language, a common denominator that bridges everybody at the table. I mean, here we are at our workplace. You will hear things like DEI, that stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. But I mean, that's on the corporate level, right? And today we're on the today's on Monday, 24th of July. We are barely 1 month down the road to our Hari Merdeka, right, in 1st of August, and we're going to be preaching and talking about the overall inclusiveness of all races here. So that's where we are delivering. So having said that as well too, right, the struggles and the challenges of being labeled, should there even be labels to begin with? Should the label bananas or coconuts come out from our mouths in the first place? How did it get started? How was it? What does it actually give more value in terms of positivity, or does it bring more? What do you think about that? Right. So we're 8:51 right now, so we still have maybe another 1 or 2 more topics, but we'll see who this person is. Don't know who you are because you're appearing as LinkedIn user, so we're going to address you as hello LinkedIn user. How's it going? So he thinks, or she thinks, it's very important to be who? Lisa. Hey,
okay.
Lisa, thank you so much for joining us. By the way, you have your privacy settings turned on. That's why we can't see you. She thinks very important to be mindful of people who are able to communicate in that language. Sometimes people may understand the intention when code switch to another language. Yeah. So there we go. Lisa, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Very spot on, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking to uncle is quite difficult. Especially when you converse in Mandarin, be like,
Yeah, I have to admit, even I have a difficulty to understand. Right?
I'm like,
You speak Mandarin, man.
Cantonese, what? Then I speak with Selena in Cantonese, ma.
I speak Hokkien too. You see that?
But nobody speak Hokkien to you, unfortunately.
See there, he never include speak.
Why you include must like that one? Include. 概念啊.
See, it's your fault. You learned. Right. So, we will move on. Okay. So, how do we mix with others? You know, how do you grow up? How do you mix with others during your childhood? Do you hang around your
I
neighbors?
hang around everybody who speaks English and Malay, lor.
Oh, right. So that
I
was
mean, that's the automatic response you're gonna get, right? You can't speak Mandarin. You go in, you feel like a fool like that because you're trying to fit in, but it feels like they are trying. Of course, they are also trying their best to allow you to fit in, but you just cannot get what they're trying to say.
So I kind of agree with that as well too. If you have anything to add on that, let's visit this as well. There's no right or wrong. So continuing what Eric said earlier, we're literally just trying to find a sense of belonging within a group that we feel accepted in, and mostly this is being denominated by the language, the common language that we use, that able to communicate, to talk, and that we can understand mutually. So here's the thing: when we meet our friends, our Malay friends, or even our Indian friends, why is it that we don't speak to them in English, but mostly in Malay? Think about that. Right?
Yeah, man.
Why not?
I speak English. What?
Depends. But let's just say if you don't know that person, would it be natural? Why is it? So here I'm trying to provoke the thoughts here. It's what I said much earlier in tonight's episode.
You speak to customer in English, right?
Dua-dua. Oh yeah, English.
You cannot speak English, man.
Can.
Then what is speak?
Natural.
You natural, man, boleh speak.
Bagus, boleh? Boleh fasih?
Boleh fasih.
Boleh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty fluent in Malay actually, for those of you who know me anyway.
Really?
Yeah,
I
boleh.
do one show.
Boleh berbual, tidak masalah. Tidak masalah. Kenapa dia gelak-gelak kat belakang?
Kena approve tau. Kamu tak approve ni.
Janji itu
Janji.
bukan panggil nasi ayam tetek.
Okay. Tapi you suka tetek ah?
Suka. It's in my DNA. Anyway, so how do we mix with others? So we mentioned earlier, right? So we find friends or our circles, our community, if you want to call it that. And it doesn't really matter whether they are the same race with us, but it's more of a communication. So here we are, what we're trying to drive is that in this context, it's the language that we're using as a communication tool. That's what's bringing us together, not about how we look or about the languages that we speak. It's about the inclusiveness of the language. Do you agree? Let us know. What do you think?
Why so chim one until?
Oh,
I don't know what talk you already.
don't know. You feed me too many banana, sugar rush.
Yup, still lah.
Don't want. I eat two already. All right. So in the last 5 minutes here, okay. Last one, all right. Last topic, 49
last one,
before
last one.
we
Okay.
call it.
So as bananas, right? Do you feel that you get lesser opportunities compared to the ones who can speak other languages in terms of, say, getting a job, getting a promotion, or even getting any opportunities to strike a business deal? Do you feel being a banana or a coconut is a disadvantage?
What do you think? That's a very good question. Okay. So we have seen any comments coming in. So let us know. Don't be shy. But I'll tackle that question first. Yes, it does have a bit of a disadvantage. Say, for example, certain communities, say the Chinese clients from China, for example, clearly they are of natural Mandarin speakers, or even in Malaysia, you apply for jobs that require the skill set of a Mandarin language, both written and in speech. Dialogue. I mean, that's the way how it is. But although it's a disadvantage, is is it considered as better opportunities? To a certain extent, yeah, to a certain extent, I'd say. But I would say it's still not entirely a game changer. It's not a showstopper. Because if we were to agree at the statement of that being a game changer, well, I tell you, a lot of the people in the world who doesn't know how to speak Mandarin die in their country already. Then how, right? So there's opportunities, but doesn't mean that it's a showstopper.
Sharon got one question for you about
See, that fella just there, she's typing here, Do you English speakers alienate Chinese speakers? No,
if we
no.
alienate,
That,
right?
that exhibit A.
We probably wouldn't get Trish support with this.
Yeah.
Pure
Trace is a Tina Mui.
China, pure
Okay,
China,
pure Tina Mui one.
come on.
Correct. Ikan also the same. Fish also sama one. Same one. Satu gang. Convert, but hello, she speak Chinese.
Fish not
Chinese.
not so.
I
Not so
terasa already.
She
hold the banana like want to stab us with that.
no, the banana already, the Timon already squeezed until like
Will not upgrade to Timon now. I wonder why. So no, I personally don't Chinese speakers. No, not at all. I mean, it's just no, not at all. No, not at all. And Sun Chung, yep. Banana more Western culture, more extrovert.
no
No lah.
See, I so shy. He maybe lah. He a bit on the.
You believe him, please.
I also don't know lah. Sometimes he say he extrovert, but like to be with himself. Itu pukul kapal terbang itu no.
Banana more Western culture, not really lah. I suppose it's just naturally it's a stereotypical mindset, maybe because we're more English educated, so not entirely due to being Western culture, but naturally yes, because of our understanding of the language, then we watch more
I'm
English.
just referring
movies.
to
Auntie Prema, half coconut. You kena potong dia macam pasti drama
put on
sikit.
your chin.
You really never tried before. You want cari pasal Auntie Prema, okay? Okay, I leave it to you. You know his number, huh?
Auntie Prema sayang me very much, man.
Very sayang. So
Very sayang.
anyway, we're coming to a close of tonight's episode. It's already
Wow,
8:59. We were really into the banana inside here. One flying missile with terbang here. I cannot see the lights. It's blinding my eyes.
You just cannot catch banana one.
I want to catch. I hold enough already. What? Pegang saja.
So the person who couldn't catch it must eat.
Yeah. Enough weh, two banana dia weh. Ameh some more. Anyway. Potassium, exactly right, sugar rush.
But but your real banana needs banana to.
No need.
No need.
I can prove it to you. I can
Okay,
slap you with it later. Okay, don't talk too much. So Auntie Prema says, speak Tamil since it's not her mother tongue. Oh, there we go. So she couldn't speak that. So again, but it doesn't make Auntie Prema any lesser. You know, it's just a lack of one language proficiency, and yeah, that's all. Right. So 9 p.m. We really hope that you found some lessons or even some anecdotes in the way that remember language is a communication medium that we use to speak to each other. It's not a mistake to measure our intelligence, right? Doesn't mean that we are more.
You want to be careful.
One, I eat banana and eat it.
Okay, lor.
Right. So thank you for joining us again. All right,
Guys, thank you very much for joining us.
We will still be back next week, although it's hosted by different sets of hosts. Apparently, the kids are coming in.
No more bananas.
No more bananas. Hope not.
No more cucumbers either.
I don't. I
No more durians.
no more durian. It's a fruit season, is it right now? Right. So stay safe, stay healthy, and
Eat more kainin.
it's good. Yeah. So thank you again for joining. So have a good night, everyone, and we're just going to
Bye bye.
close. Ciao.
You know where to tekan now. So
I
long
do.
never tekan.
We forgot to hit our introduction just now, but anyway, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye bye.